channel. It's your girl Sean, and I am back for another video. Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys a letter that was sent to me from one of you. And if you guys want to find out more of my love and relationship advice, be sure to pick up one of my books. I've actually written 3. The first one is called The Dating Game, How to Find Yourself While Looking for Mr. Right. My second book is called Breaking the Man Code, The Key to Unlocking His Heart. And my third book is called Getting Unstuck, How to Create the Life You've Always Wanted to Live. I'll be sure to link all 3 of my books below so you guys can check it out. And if you're brand new to my channel and you love and relationship advice videos and things like that, lifestyle videos, you will love my channel. So go ahead and subscribe and be sure to hit that like button right now before you forget. You already know these videos always lit, okay? And if you're already a subscriber, be sure to hit that little bell, which is right next to the subscribe button. That way you'll never miss an upload from your girl. All right, so now without any further ado, let's go get them. Hi Coach Sean, I need your wisdom on this friendship. She and I have been friends for 20 years. We're both 28 years old. She's been married for approximately 9 years and has 3 children. 2 years ago, she started seeing this man who was also married with children. When I first met him, I was told he was her friend, only to find out that he was actually her lover. My friend claimed to be Christian. Last time I checked, Christians didn't commit adultery. In the last 2 years this man has been in her life, she has tossed me aside multiple times because I don't agree with the relationship. Last year, she tried to hook me up with her lover's best friend, only for me to find out that man was also married. Girl, when I tell you I had to call on Jesus, since then it's only been more foolishness. February 14th, she called me to ask if I would ever be interested in having a lesbian experience with her and possibly a threesome with her adultery partner. She said it's been something that she's been thinking about trying, and she trusted me so she felt that she could ask. Short of hanging up on her, I fell dead silent. She also asked me if I would sit down and talk with her adultery partner to get his story. No! After all this foolishness I have bared witness to, sitting with him to talk is not in my best interest. Should I permanently cut off this messy friendship? If you need more details, just ask. Help. I got all I need. This girl is wildin'. I don't know how you managed to remain friends with her this long. She is such a selfish, bad friend. Okay, but I gotta kind of get to it a little bit, and honestly, I also want to talk to you a little bit about your part in this. Now, don't get me wrong. I know you say in this letter, that she claims to be a Christian. I don't know if you do, but if you do, how are you letting her, continue? Are you helping her keep up this lie with her husband? I'm not saying as her friend, it's your responsibility to tell her husband, but she's been having an affair for the past 2 years that you know about. How are you okay with being her friend? Like, even just because you're somebody's friend doesn't mean that you have to sit back and let anything and everything they do go. If you're a Christian and you have bared witness to all of this, this is a messy look for you. That's why she felt so comfortable at trying to hook you up with another married man, because even though you say, don't do it, I don't like it, you're still hanging around. So she still thinks, maybe if I keep working on her, she'll bend. If I keep working on her, maybe she'll give in a little bit. I don't think this is a good friendship for you. I think that you already know that, and you may be looking for permission to leave the friendship, but you already know. Everything that she's doing right now, she's changed so much. I'm sure she wasn't like this when you first started being friends with her, but this is who she is now. And that's why I wanted to do your letter. There's so many of us who are caught up in how relationships used to be that we fail to really realize it for what it truly is. She might have been your friend back in the day. Like you said, you guys have been friends for 20 years. But over these 20 years, you guys haven't grown more together. You've grown more apart. And who she is now at the 20-year mark in your friendship is not who you've always known. You have to accept people for who they are, not who they used to be. And I feel like her having adulterous relationships, wanting to involve you in lesbianism, having the nerve to curl her lips to ask you to have a threesome with her and her adultery partner, hooking you up with other married men, all of this is messy. She's so caught up in this affair and doing whatever it is. You're 2 years into it and he already asking you to sleep with other people? I would feel some kind of way even if my man had been checking out a friend. So clearly she has talked to him about it. And he's okay with sleeping with you? I don't know. It's just a really messy situation that I don't know how you found yourself in. Like you said, you've already cut off the relationship several times before. She's already tossed you to the side for him several times. I hate to sound like Tyrese, but what more do you want from me? She don't want to be your friend. All she's looking for is somebody comfortable enough to put in her bed, which is nasty and trifling. She's already cheating on her husband. And now the adultery partner, he's not enough. And now she wants to add you into the mix. Her moral compass is broken, okay? And you can't be that for her. You can't say, shame on you, but still be her friend. Sometimes being a good friend is telling somebody when they're wilding, when they're tripping, when they're doing way too much, when they're putting their health in jeopardy, when they're putting their life, their marriage in jeopardy. Sometimes being a good friend sometimes is walking away when you see a friend doing something that's going to harm them in the future. Like saying, look, I can't sit back and watch you destroy your life. Either you get it together or I'm out, and mean it. Sometimes that's what good friendship is. Honestly, I don't even know what you see in her in terms of friendship. To jeopardize her marriage, she has 3 children, and to put, like, she's so caught up in this, like, other life. Are they swingers? Because how is it that, she's already swinging, and then she found a friend, and he's ready, he don't mind swinging, he's married, and he don't mind cheating as well. Or is this some kind of, like, community they're a part of? Because why are you in this community? I think you need to remove yourself completely, because birds of a feather flock together. And the reason why the married friend was open and down to talk to you, because you're associating with her. So even though you say, I don't agree with any of this, none of this is becoming, I don't like any of this, just you associating with her makes you look like you two could be down. So she's actually a bad look for you, because she represents who you're not. I actually had a coaching client that I was talking to about this recently, and talking about her friendships and things like that. Sometimes your friends, even though you say, oh, that's them and they're doing them and that's not me, even you associating with them can make you look like that's what you're into as well. It's guilt by association. So if you don't carry yourself with this kind of behavior, you can't associate with her while she is. Now, if you want to be a good friend, I definitely recommend that you pray about it and you ask God to show her that what she's doing is wrong, morally, ethically. This could destroy her marriage. This could be harmful to her health. Because if her husband finds out, it could be even so much more messy. But even you, like, why are you keeping her secret? Like I'm saying, I want to be clear. I'm not telling you to go and tell her husband about the affair that she's been having. But how can you be friends with somebody who would do somebody like that? Like, I couldn't. The guilt would tear me up that he loves his wife and she's out here asking me for threesomes. And she has the nerve to want you to sit down and have a knee-to-knee conversation with her, I don't know, adultery bae? She is not a good friend. And you, just by continuing to associate with her while she's still engaging in this negative behavior, is enabling her. She has nobody in her life telling her this is wrong. It's so wrong, and I feel so strongly about it that as much as I love you, I'm willing to remove myself out of this relationship until you get it together. This is not what I'm into. Don't ask me about being in a lesbian relationship with you. Don't ask me to sit down and talk to your adultery bae about being with the 3 of you together, being in a threesome with you guys. The only reason why she feels so comfortable to make all of these outrageous and outlandish requests of you is because you continue to associate with her. You have to cut her off completely if you ever expect her to change. It's like being in a relationship with somebody, whether it's a friendship or an intimate relationship. If that person is unwilling to change, sometimes you have to walk away. Sometimes walking away from a relationship is the best thing that you can do for the other person. Because if they truly love you, it'll make them say, okay, wait. I gotta look at what I'm doing because I lost a good person here. What am I doing? What did I do wrong? Sometimes that's the best gift that you can give someone, is loving them enough to walk away if you see them on a self-destructive path. Not saying that you aren't gonna be there for them if they need you, but she don't need you for this. You don't have to, no. She wants you to be there. She wants you to continue to co-sign what she already knows is wrong. I definitely think that you should pray about it, to ask God to, really convict your friend's heart so that she'll actually feel that what she's doing is wrong. She's only asking you all these things and making all these outlandish requests of you is because despite what you said, she don't really mean it. Because you always come back. Like you said, she's tossed you aside for him several times, but you keep on coming back. She knows that, I don't think she thinks that nothing that she could do or say can turn you off. That's not fair. A friendship requires effort. She's not doing anything to keep the friendship alive. All she's doing is testing the boundaries that you guys have. Your friend has become so caught up and obsessed with maintaining this extramarital affair that she doesn't care what relationship it costs her, even if it costs her this friendship. And that's sad, but that's the truth. All she cares about is keeping this extra man happy. And you continuing to associate with her while she's in the midst of all of this destructive and detrimental behavior is doing nothing but enabling her. She has no one in her life who's willing to really stand up and say, this is not right. It's so wrong that I'm willing to step out of your life forever if you don't stop it. That's being a good friend. You're not a bad friend if you cut her off. Cut her off for trying to push up on you, asking you about a lesbian experience, asking you to sit down with her man, hooking you up with other married men, expecting you to keep a 2-year lie about her, her affair a secret. Like, she's asking a lot of you. This friendship is nothing but her placing ridiculous demands on you. What kind of friendship is that? Should I keep this friendship? What friendship? She's not a friend. This is not what friends do. What does she add to your life? What positivity, what ray of light does she shine in your life? Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to thumbs up if you did. I'd love to hear your comments below. This letter is a doozy. You guys can see I'm passionate about it because I hate seeing people be used, and the so-called friend is using her, mistreating her. And she's trying to do what's right, but sometimes you have to walk away from people. That's the best thing that you can do for her, is to leave her in this misery. Misery loves company. She thinks she's happy from all of this, but she's truly not. She's only been with him 2 years and he already asking for another woman. What's he gonna ask in 4 years? Anyway, that's pretty much it. I love you guys. If you want to support the movement, consider purchasing one of my books. I've written 3. The first one is called The Dating Game, How to Find Yourself While Looking for Mr. Right. My second book is called Breaking the Man Code, The Key to Unlocking His Heart. And my third book is called Getting Unstuck, How to Create the Life You've Always Wanted to Live. I'll be sure to link all 3 of my books below. Thank you to all of you who've already bought all 3 of the books. Thank you so much. I genuinely appreciate it, you guys, like supporting the movement and what I'm trying to do here. I'm all about positivity and light, wholesome relationships, helping you to be the best version of yourself. Being in not just your intimate relationships, but even friendships. Every relationship in your life should be adding to it. If it's doing too much taking away, you may have to consider what the value of it. Sometimes we are like in these relationships and all they're doing is choking the life out of us. If all they bring is negativity, why let them stay? All right, I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Till next time, later divas and dudes. Deuces, honey.